Hello, this is Janet Nation. Welcome to Janet Nation on Real Estate. And before I even begin, I just want to address again, if you are watching me from Instagram or if you follow me on Instagram, there is somebody posing as me using my picture and reaching out to my followers, and there's some kind of scam they have going on. Please don't fall for the bait. You'll know it's not me because if you look at the spelling of the account name, there's some typos there, or they've added symbols and numbers, and plus the biggest clue that it's a brand new account. So I never ever reach out to anyone on Instagram. So if you get that, it's definitely not me. Please report and block that person. All right, so let's get back to the business on hand. Today, I want to talk about interest rate. Today is January the 24th. Not sure when this is going to be posted, but maybe a couple of days from now. But today is January the 24th, and I want to talk about interest rate because at the top of the year, we started off at 3.1%. The professionals are predicting that by the end of the year, we will be somewhere between 3.5 and 4%. But guess what? We're already at 3.56 and January is not even over yet. So there might be some truth into this increase in interest rates, which I always say they get it wrong every single year, but maybe this is a year that they actually get it right. So interest rates are clearly rising. So if you are looking to buy, that's going to be something that you might want to be concerned about. If you have an existing pre-approval, you might want to go back to your lender to make sure that you can still qualify for the house that you are looking to find, especially if you are already barely qualifying at that price point. So you definitely want to go back to your lender and you want to try and find that house as quickly as possible, because if the numbers go up again, it could potentially impact you. So the chief economist at Freddie Mac is saying that that with this interest rate, he doesn't expect a decline in buyers purchasing homes. As a matter of fact, he expects an increase. And traditionally, an increase in interest rate has not really impacted home prices. I just have you know that. But he is expecting a decline in refinancing. Many people have done that already. Many people have taken advantage of the interest rate being mid to upper two. So good for them. I do want to point out though, we still are historically low. When I purchased my first home in 1995, I was paying a whopping 9%. And when we refinanced to 7%, I still thought that was a bargain. So here we are now, we're talking about, in the threes, maybe 4. It's still pretty good. So I also want to say that, buyers, when they are, before they start their home search and determining or trying to determine which lender to use, they're shopping around for interest rate. So I just want you to know that it's just probably a useless exercise, because unless you're really that sophisticated and can compare apples to apples, things can make an interest. You receive an interest rate maybe for a particular reason. Maybe your credit score has to be a certain number. Maybe there's points included to give you that particular interest rate. So you've got to make sure that you're comparing apples to apples. In addition to that, by the time you find the house that you're looking for, and we're talking about in Nassau County, Queens, and Brooklyn, right, by the time you find the house that you're looking for, and our process takes about 2 months to close, goodbye to that interest rate. So I would focus on service instead. You know, pay attention to the type of service that you think you're going to get from that lender, and forget about the interest rate, which is not going to be relevant by the time you're ready to lock in. So there you are. Interest rate is appears to be on the rise, and just be mindful if you have an existing pre-approval to perhaps get an updated one. You don't want that disappointment, you know, at a later date. If you're going to be disappointed, you might as well be disappointed now. You don't want to get that disappointment after you've found that home, done the home inspection, and started your mortgage application. That's just not going to be good for you. All right, so that's that for now. So please subscribe, like, share, hit that notification button, and I'll see you next time. As a matter of fact, next time in Nassau County, I think it's time for me to do a video on how to grieve your real estate taxes. See you next time.